And welcome back. A giant Russian energy company, Gazprom, says it has set a new daily record for deliveries of natural gas to China. China and other countries like India in particular buy a lot of gas from Moscow, and those purchases are helping to blunt the effects of the Western sanctions on Russia for invading Ukraine. Here is SABC News correspondent Andrew Wood from Hong Kong.
Well, just before Russia invaded Ukraine, President Xi Jinping and President Vladimir Putin met, and they declared that the friendship between their two countries was without limits. And although China hasn't actually supplied any soldiers or military equipment that we know about to help Russia fight in Ukraine, it has given a lot of support, both actively and also through not condemning Russia for the invasion of Ukraine in places like the United Nations. Now, trade between Russia and China has increased massively. And although Western sanctions, well, more than Western sanctions, other countries have been involved too. Although those sanctions have undoubtedly hurt the Russian economy by preventing exports of oil and gas, for example, to the West, to traditional customers, that effect has been blunted by China because of that additional trade, the increasing trade between the two countries. And although Gazprom hasn't given any figures or any numbers for this record day of gas deliveries in question, it has said that in 2023 it delivered 1.5 times as much gas to China than it did through the Power of Siberia pipeline than it did in 2022. So this is no doubt helping both China, because it can get cheap gas, it can get a discount from Russia, and of course it's helping Russia too by making sure that it's got customers for its gas. It could probably sell more gas to China if more pipelines are built in the future. One of the problems for Russia is that all the pipelines that were built to deliver gas, or many of the pipelines that were built to deliver gas from Russia to Europe, pointed the wrong direction, and so new pipelines would have to be built in order that China can become an even bigger customer. Andrew Wood, SABC News, Hong Kong.